What's up, everybody? Jason and Joe here. Tastes Like Music. We are going to react today to another Best of the Year list 2023. We've already taken a look at the Rolling Stone list. Today, we're going to take a look from the UK perspective, going across the pond to NME, one of their bigger music publications over there, responsible for overhyping many bands since the 90s. But we'll see what they've got as far as this year goes.
Always interesting to see the British perspective because it usually, the American mags usually kind of have the same, 75%, 80% of the same albums. But the NME people are a little more chaotic. You never know what they're gonna just throw in there.
Here we go. I have not looked at this yet, so all new.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Yachty was higher on the Rolling Stone, where they had it at top 5, I think 4.
Yeah, there's fourth, I think, on Rolling Stone.
They got Depeche Mode,
The Depeche Mode was like 96th. So
99. I think they both had
99.
it second to last, even though they're different length lists. But
It's really weird.
Girl Gang,
Never heard of them, so that's got to be one of those Brit things.
I think I sampled this one morning when I was looking for new releases, and I don't remember anything about it, but it does look familiar. Ive is one I've not heard about at all. K-pop, it looks like.
K-pop, okay.
Carol G. This looks like a different album cover than the Carol G that
Yeah.
is it the same album? I don't know.
I don't know. Who the hell knows? It seems like the same thing.
Olivia Dean, don't know that.
Yeah, already just totally foreign territory.
Every list that I look at is just like more stuff that I feel like I need to get to before the end of the year. See, Matt, that was pretty good. A couple of really good songs on that one.
Like that one. Didn't see it on any American lists yet.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm seeing it. You got Hackney Diamonds.
So just a bone thrown to Jagger and company there.
That's even higher than the Rolling Stone list, right? Rolling Stone had
Mhm.
it in the 60s, I think.
Yeah.
Geese, that's a kind of a cool pick. It's a good record.
Yeah. It's not bad. Benefit. Never heard of them.
James Blake, I think this was my lowest rated of the whole year. I did not like it. And I like some James Blake. I'm not just like a James Blake hater. I own his first several albums, and this one did not do it for me.
Didn't listen.
Holly Humberstone, still haven't gotten to that.
I think we've seen that was that on the Rolling Stone list? I'm not
Yeah, it
sure.
was on the Rolling Stone
It
list.
was
Yeah.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Paris, Texas. I've
Punk
heard
rap,
good
right?
things about that one.
Yeah. Corinne Bailey Rae was interesting. I like Corinne Bailey Rae, and I have even prior to this kind of reinvention of hers. And this record has some really cool songs on it, but it's just not consistent enough for it to be one of my favorites.
I remember it being high rated on Metacritic, which is a combination of a bunch of reviews. So a little surprised not to see something like that on the Rolling Stone Top 100. Everybody's got Wednesday on their list.
Yep. Uh,
Lucy.
Leve, however you want to say her name, but I recently re-listened to this. I had it at 3.5. I think it may be going up to a 4 stars. I think it's really good. Kind of like a
Yeah.
vocal jazz thing, kind of more like American Songbook type stuff, but original and a couple covers, I think.
She's got I think she was the number one TikTok artist or something. She had a big TikTok song. So she's been
Big
all over
TikTok.
the place.
She's also like one of the most streamed jazz artists now. She's like, people are saying she's bringing jazz back to the mainstream. I have tickets to see her in the summer with the Pittsburgh Symphony, which should be cool.
Oh, interesting.
The National. We'll see if they have Frankenstein here. I think Laugh Track, we both agreed, was easily the better of the two, although neither was that great.
Mm-hmm. Not a very interesting pick.
Here's the album that you refuse to believe exists.
Never heard of it mentioned once, but now it's on both of the top 100 lists.
More K-pop,
More
maybe.
K-pop. More K-pop that I've never ever heard mentioned. Didn't care for Yaji's. with a hammer, despite it getting a lot of hype. Don't like her voice.
Lana.
Lana's fine. Lana was on the Rolling Stone list, of
Yeah.
course. She's just like guaranteed to make top 100s these days.
On Shell was, I think,
Oh,
even higher on this Rolling Stone list.
yeah, thought that was okay. Kiss City's good, but Sleep Token, that's probably the worst album of the year. Just the worst kind of metal imaginable. It's like Imagine Dragons type metal. It's just awful. I hate it. I hate it so much. I can't
Very
believe it made.
divisive. People, I didn't hear it, and I don't plan to hear it. It's not one that I'm very interested in, but people either seem to really hate it or love it.
I mean, I am a big metal fan, and I just thought that was the worst possible direction for metal to take. Like that's if metal goes in that direction, it's like when country went broke country, and like when pop went like boy and girl groups in the 90s. Like it is just the absolute worst possible direction for that genre to go.
Jesse Ware, I know you're a fan. I was kind of mid on that.
I like that one a lot. I was never a fan before, but really like that. Feels good.
Military Gun was also on the Rolling Stone list. Genesis Owusu was not on the Rolling Stone list, I don't believe. I like this record a lot. 4 stars. Very cool.
I like it. I don't know if I love it. I think I liked his last one a little bit better, but I don't know. I got to re-listen to that one before the end of the year because it's kind of like right on the cusp.
Eve's Tumor.
I like that one.
Here we go. Foo Fighters.
Okay. Thank
Interesting
you.
that they're making the UK
Yeah,
list and not the Rolling Stone.
I thought
I,
it was great. I know you don't like it, but
it's okay. I do think a couple of the songs, like what was the name of the one that we reacted to on the channel? I think that song's really good, really catchy.
was it Rescued or was it a different one?
Um, Rescued was the first single, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I can't remember. Um, yeah, to me it's okay. It's better than some of the other recent Foo Fighter stuff, but 16th best of the year, just no way.
I don't know. We'll see where it lands on mine. Love Scare and the Hose, best rap album of the year. I'll say that. 100 Gex, nobody cares about them.
Romy.
Romy, I don't think I like that album.
She
I
was the
can't remember.
singer. She was the singer of the XX, and she seems to be either really high on lists or not on the list at all. Some of the ones I've looked at.
Mm-hmm.
Queens of the Stone Age. So both of the big rock albums that we mentioned as significant omissions in the Rolling Stone video have appeared here.
The Brits get rock and roll. Americans, we pretty much are over it, at least in our famous publications, but you're almost guaranteed to see some kind of albums like that on an NME list.
Sufjan just missing the top 10. We got Blur at number 10.
That's guaranteed for a Brit rag like NME.
Mitski was also
It's,
pretty high. I think she was like 7 on this Rolling Stone list.
yeah, I'm a little surprised by that, but whatever. Amaray, terrible.
Yeah,
No idea.
I did not listen to that. I was listening to the Pitchfork podcast, and they were talking about this record and playing some clips of it. So I didn't hear the whole record, but the little bit that I heard, I was
Everybody was talking it up so much, like it has the highest Metacritic rating of the whole year. So I was like, okay, I gotta at least listen to it. It could be interesting. And I was just baffled,
it's
totally
stuff.
confounded.
Yeah, it's stuff like that where it's like I feel like I stay up to date pretty much, and like I listen to a ton of new music and I try to stay up on things. When I hear songs like that being praised so highly, that's when I really feel old. Like this just does not connect for me at all.
Yeah, no idea. I mean, I can get in some Beyonce and plenty of stuff like that, but that album is just wretched. I've never heard of that one.
This is showing up on a lot of lists too. I think it's kind of like an ambient electronic something. I'm not sure. They also talked about this on the Pitchfork podcast and did not
Pass
sound
on
good.
that one.
Caroline Polachek.
Of course.
Yeah, that one I did not like. Okay.
Paramore, that's two top tens. I didn't even think it was getting that like great reviews, but it is just showing up all over the place.
So I surprisingly enjoyed it quite a bit. Yeah.
I think it's good, but I top 10 of the whole year. I don't know. It's
I
a
think
little.
it's I think it's easily better than Foo Fighters and Queens of the Stone Age as far as rock records go.
I disagree.
Troye Sivan, number 4, that's pretty high.
Yeah, I didn't. I liked a couple tracks, but I don't know. He just doesn't quite get it. I'm like, I always feel like he's sort of like Harry Styles, but just kind of not that interesting. Like a follower of Harry.
Young Fathers at number 3.
Hmm. I don't know. That one didn't do much for me.
Rodrigo, number
Maybe
2.
number two.
So where are they going? Boy Genius number 1? We haven't seen Boy Genius yet.
Gotta be BG.
Anything else more British centric that we're missing?
Let me look at my list, see if there's anything they missed. Trying to think what else it could possibly be. It's got to be either Boy Genius or some rap album. I haven't seen any like Billy Woods or any of those kind of jazz rap, McKinley Dixon, but I don't think they would be number one.
Brienne Chatton.
Yeah, no Grianne. I haven't seen him on anything.
Could
He's pretty
would that be
boring.
number 1 though? That would be kind of high, I think.
There's no way. No way. It's got to be Boy Genius.
All right, let's see. Yep.
Oh, there it is. Well, I think that sucks. But I guess that's just what we've come down to is a society listening to music.
I think it's okay. It's an okay record. It's
I don't hate it by any means. It's just sucks that it's number one.
yeah. Although I would rather this be number 1 than Caroline Polachek or Amare or however you say her name.
That's true. It is definitely better than those two albums, but I was hoping for like some kind of unique individual thought and not just what everyone else is going to have, which is Boy Genius. It's going to be in the top 3 on everybody's list.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. That's the NME top 50 of 2023. Stay tuned for our lists. Gonna be, I think, different than previous years this year. I think we're gonna have some longer lists than a top 10. So
Going all the way. Every album ranked.
all right. So yeah, let us know what you think of this list. What are some of your favorite albums of the year that we should maybe get a last minute listen in on before we finalize our list? Drop it down in the comments, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.